10 Aztec Empire Facts for Kids. 1. Between 1438 to 1521 AD, Mexico was home to the Aztec Empire. A tribe from northern Mexico called the Aztecs possessed a sizable kingdom. Before the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, they were one of the last Native American civilizations. 2. The first people to discover chocolate were the Aztecs. They prepared hot chocolate that wasn't sweet and even included chilies because they didn't have sugar, so their chocolate was really bitter. They thought chocolate's main ingredient, cacao beans, was a gift from the gods. 3. There were numerous gods to the Aztecs. But there were also two very significant gods. The sun and war god Huitzilopochtli is the first. The rain deity Tlaloc was the second. 4. Mexico's current capital, Mexico City, was built on top of Tenochtitlan. 200,000 people lived in Tenochtitlan, making it the largest city in the Americas prior to the arrival of Christopher Columbus. 5. The first people to observe the Day of the Dead were the Aztecs. The celebration of the deceased is known as the Day of the Dead or Dia de los Muertos in Mexico. It coincides with Halloween. It's also the holiday that the Disney movie Coco honors. The first people to observe this custom were the Aztecs. 6. Smallpox is likely to blame for the Aztecs' extinction. The virus was most likely introduced to the Aztecs by the Spanish during their invasion. Because the Aztecs had never experienced smallpox, it was extremely contagious and caused many deaths. When it was over, the illness had claimed the lives of 20 million Aztecs, especially the leaders who faced off against Spanish invaders. 7. The Aztecs thought that when they saw an eagle perched on a cactus, eating a serpent, their god Huitzilopochtli would reveal to them where to place their main metropolis. They chose to establish their city where they saw this event occur on an island in Lake Texcoco. 8. The Aztecs had little meat and a lot of veggies in their diet. Along with squash, they also raised corn and beans on floating gardens. Chilies were a favorite ingredient of theirs, and they also utilized tomatoes to make casseroles. 9. For guidance on when to plant and harvest their crops, the Aztecs studied the sun, stars, and planets and developed a very precise calendar which contained 365 days, much like ours today. They also had a calendar with 260 days which was used for religious purposes. The timing of various festivals and god worship ceremonies would be indicated by this one. 10. The Mexican flag has an eagle holding a snake in its mouth while resting on a cactus. This Aztec emblem relates to how they came to know to establish themselves near Lake Texcoco. Even the word Mexico is of Aztec origin.